As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone.
Whoops.
All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter.
That's terrifying.
I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them.
Interesting.
I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Last hope.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Well, that's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna change anything right now,
Strider
because,
Squadron, you're
yeah,
cleared to taxi.
I don't know what's gonna go on with this mission yet. Protect the Erusian officer. Okay. Give me music! Ah!
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
That's something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
These Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Him and his food.
Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, target acquired. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this
They're
war ends
allies?
depends
Okay.
on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
I need to take care of this guy.
Identify the unknowns along the route. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Alright, those are friendlies. This guy's still unknown.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. Negotiations are successful, Custer. Open up
Well, that's an enemy.
the more the merrier.
It was an ally, and he shot at me. That's friggin'
You
rude.
can see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
That is almost clearly.
Red Bay area. We're heading along Highway
Enemy.
208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp. There's a strict curfew. But people gather in bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Got a couple of vehicles over here.
It's Erusian military.
Alright. Those are enemies. Good to know. Good, good.
It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we
There we go. Off.
Strider 1 Vessel, keep your head down!
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as
Erosion. You are not.
Signs of global warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone. Fox 2. Enemy vessel destroyed.
That is obviously a hostile gunboat. Alright.
We're still good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the
Probably,
highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
I got you.
Which faction is that?
He's going that way. Got it.
Like that they passed. They really don't want the war to end, do they?
Not the
On
greatest.
the road. No response to hails. Some radicals. We have some enemies coming up behind us.
Oh, that was dumb. I was not watching my altitude at all. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Leading our country even further into ruin.
Woo! Alright, I can't tell if this is a friendly or not, because I can't get a freaking solid
General
read.
managed to convince them. Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Why are you shooting at me, you jerk?
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all
No.
the ones that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
I'm not going fast enough.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Target acquired. Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
I will say, I'm actually kind of interested, like, I do find it kind of interesting how they, changed it up this time around. Yep.
It's no good. There's
Those
still a
look
car
like,
on the road. Just to be
things
safe,
to
we
worry
better
about.
avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails.
The missiles did not.
Like that they cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Reverse that vehicle.
They've been set up in all the right places.
Goodbye. I'll take care of your pursuers.
Enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
God damn it.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Well, I would have destroyed both targets, but my freaking lock-on went weird. I don't have an angle. I don't have clear line of sight. Goodbye. And let's find out if these are friendly or not. Those are not. How about you guys?
Enemy has a lock on you.
Nope. How about you? Nope. That's fine. What are you shooting at? You do not have an angle on me at all. This SAM site needs to go. There we go. Unknown. You are not friendly. Don't know if I have an angle. But it doesn't matter, because I killed you with guns. See? Yep. Woohoo! That was close.
Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
That's a hell of an interchange. Nice bridge.
Members of a military group are calling in some of the fleeing options, not known as blocking our scheduled routes.
I did not need to use 2 missiles there.
Hostile has a lock.
Slow away.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Easy peasy.
Would have been toast. Maintain my sight. Flight right.
Captain Carl, we are at a rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows: 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Oh, that is an enemy. Okay. Those are enemies. Gotcha. Those are allies.
Radio chatters on the civil war. Radio? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Eagle Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the erosion.
I really like it if I could.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for it.
We're taking fire. Take care of them.
Working on it. Those are allies.
Forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Those are enemies. Okay. How about you? Can I kill you? Nope. Oh, there's a SAM site there. Okay, let's take care of that. Fucked.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, I see you.
Strata 1, watch your tail.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit.
Alright. Successful.
IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat.
Taken down. George. That is an ally. That is an ally. That is not.
But in the end, they'll get technology.
He's responsible for Harlan's assassination.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, Trigger.
to go find my buddy.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm bringing them to Shippo Say Hi before they ruin the General's day.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
So who's military?
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Oh, jeez. I am very dangerous with that.
Vehicle eliminated.
Taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Yeah, I'll take out the tank for you. Just give me a second.
Nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Landed the evil teams attacking the radicals.
Bitch.
Maybe we should try up on them. These kids get faster and faster.
Mutualism is part of the infighting within these groups. It's ideal as a region.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out
Those
the
are
enemies
allies.
surrounding area.
Why the hell were you shooting at me?
Officers from countries annexed by Russia have taken multiple wars and declared independence. Almost at the rendezvous. The rear of the others. Understood.
Radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They shouldn't be taking responsibility for the capitalist fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself to regain control. All goes well. We should be able to sign a truce with Russia quickly.
Okay. You're an ally?
There's the chopper too.
Return to in its darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
Woo! Looking good. Looking good.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
Of course.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
That's fair. That's a good message.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Heh. I don't actually plan on shooting you unless you shoot at me. So please don't shoot at me. Otherwise I'll have to fuck you all up, and I don't want to do that. Because I'm not a huge prick.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight. Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you. We did not attack the civilian liaison.
I didn't do it.
Unknown's attacking the girl's plane. Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
ID complete. Ocean fighters. What the hell's going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Goodbye. Next target. Goodbye. Oops. What's the other target?
You're in my way.
I don't have an angle.
I'm on my target's tail.
Angle acquired. You are so boned.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What? In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did
Okay.
what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't abort the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. That's behind this.
Hey, it's not our fault the world isn't a reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses. Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Oh god.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever. Enemy on your back.
Fox 2. Missile evaded.
It's fine.
Behind my target.
Whee!
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Can't touch this.
Target locked.
Got an angle.
5 bandits remaining.
Didn't have an angle.
The drive they need. It's not enough to complete function.
4 bandits left.
There has to be a time when it should not function. Enemy on your back.
Alright, that's not surprising.
Strider 1. Target
That was...
acquired.
I don't know why I even tried. That's a good hit.
3 bandits to go.
Attack missed.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got. One bandit to go. In gun range.
That's gonna miss. Nope, didn't
Commander
miss.
1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
Alright.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we live with it. No, I can't.
Well, that's not surprising. Well, that was certainly an interesting mission. I like it. Oh dear. That was
In
interesting.
order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby.
Wait, what?
We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos. Still. At any rate,
That was
the
100%
sealed order
intentional.
operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Damn. Okay. Shit.